thing on? Is this
Hello.
thing recording?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm good. Hello, all.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. What are you doing? What have you been up to? How's
I've
your...
been celebrating with my titties out. You and I.
I mean, you finally have gotten to the lace that I've wanted you to have.
Uh-huh.
You now see the silhouetting
Mm-hmm.
the things. You also look very dapper and also beautiful in your.
Oh.
I love it. It's giving a dual or bi aesthetic.
Well, I'm inspired. Again, your top today is
You
your
know,
tops are always topping. And
thank you, and they do.
I hate to sound surprised, but your tops are always topping and good for you.
Listen, a blouse will always be in season, and a masculine top is always celebrated as well.
That's
So.
right. That's
uh,
right.
I am one that receives what's for me.
Amen.
Yeah.
Tim,
What
we're going on
happened?
a cruise. We
We
got
are.
we
We
have
are.
like less than 3 days, and
Listen, and we're going on a Virgin cruise, which is so not us.
nope. Don't want to crash the party, but will. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around the world in I in a sense of the words, but I've never been around the actual globe on a boat, so I'm excited.
And it's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm excited for the food. I'm excited for the drinks.
I'm excited for the drinking, the drink,
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
drinks, and the drinking. I will be bringing my things for those of us. I can't relate, but those of us who have the hangovers and things, I'll
Mm-hmm.
be bringing my potions and such
Ooh,
that
okay.
will maybe help and alleviate that I've read.
I bought Liquid IV. I like became that girl, so I've got
Yeah,
that ready to go.
I mean, listen, if Element wants to sponsor us,
If they do,
I have an extensive love for them.
oh,
So
nice.
if you
Okay,
want to sponsor us, let us know.
come on out.
Virgin Cruises, if you want to sponsor us while we're on your cruise, let us
That's right.
know.
Yeah, by the time we get done with some of our recordings that we might do on the cruise, like
Yes.
your girls might be on a cruise every month. You
Uh,
never know. You never
we
know.
might just be those girls,
Got,
two
Gotta go
cruise
check out Greece.
girls.
That's right. Mm, mm,
Because
mm, mm.
Greece looks good.
Greece
Uh,
looks real good. Greece and then Ibiza.
yeah.
Girl.
Um, I would have loved to have gone to Tel Aviv years ago before all
Mm.
of this madness happened, but you know.
Amen. Amen.
But still, anywhere there's water, anywhere there's oceans, sign me up. I think we'll get back to that.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, Tim, what's on your mind today? What you got going on?
Well, you're on my mind, and
Ooh.
when that happens, I have a host of questions that we will
Yay!
be answering today.
Da 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 da.
Yes. It's going to be called Slant or Rhyme with My Name. Um,
Or ride with my name. Okay.
it might be a slant rhyme. It might not exactly rhyme,
Uh huh.
but it's close. Your
Okay.
name is Bear. And so there are a
Great.
lot of words that trigger a lot of questions for me,
Sure.
for our listeners who want to know as well.
Okay. Gotcha.
I talk a lot.
No, you
Um,
don't.
and I'm sure the listeners want to know more about the mystique that is Bear.
Okay. All right. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
no problem. So we're gonna just go right on into it, Bear.
All right.
Chair, what political office do you think you would kill at?
Ooh. Political office I would kill at. If this were Game of Thrones, it would be the Lord of Whispers.
Okay.
Just coming in with the tea, what's happening on the streets,
Yes.
letting people know what's what, how people are feeling. Not that I
Mhm.
said it, but maybe I heard other people say it, right?
Listen, Brant ended up being the king. So
Ended up, and somebody knew the whole time, and they were passing that along.
mhm.
So yeah, I think it's Master of Whispers. Master of Whispers. That's what it is. So it'd be Master of
Okay.
Whispers. In a traditional government, um,
We'll have to go with the traditional government because fuck
okay,
them.
yeah,
Fuck
because
yeah.
fuck them. Yeah, I would want to be Master of Whispers. I think that'd be a fun little game for me to play.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
that. Pier. Have you ever been to Pier One Imports?
If I have, I don't remember. It's been a very long time. I'm more of like a Bed Bath and Beyond kind of girl, which I think is like a parallel store, if
Ooh,
I'm not wrong.
both of them are closed. Like,
But yeah, I had been to them at one point. I'm now more of
yeah,
like a what's the is it home decor,
Home Goods,
home goods? Oh no, what's the other one? There's Home Goods, which is like a TJ Maxx,
Home
and then there's
Depot.
not Home Depot. There's one here in Richmond that we went to. There's Home Goods, which is like a TJ Maxx like side hustle.
Yeah,
And then there's the other one that's like a big warehouse, but it's like Home Goods on steroids. And I can't remember the
the
name of it.
dump.
No, heck on it. Hold up. Let's see. Home
Oh,
Goods. What's the name of that store? Oh, At Home. At Home. And
okay.
At Home is
So we
like
didn't go there.
okay, maybe that was just a me and Al thing. But
Yeah,
At Home, they it's like that Home Goods, but like a warehouse soccer stadium size place. It's wild.
good. Okay, Mayor, do you like horses?
I'm I'm finally understanding what you meant, and this is really great. Do I like horses? Yeah, I like horses. I'm cool with horses. I've never had a negative experience with a horse. I always love the Clydesdales at Busch Gardens, like those big ass horses with the white hooves. I just fucking love them. Yeah, pro horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nair, how do you remove unwanted hair from your body?
In my younger days, I did try Nair. Did not enjoy it. It smells
No,
like burning hair. Like if
that's
it smells like it shouldn't be happening to you, it probably should not be happening to you or your skin or your body.
yeah.
That's my opinion. Um,
Except for
so
laser.
so what?
Except for laser treatment.
Except for laser treatment, again, whatever you want to do, your body, your choice. For me, I have just grown to love my natural hairiness.
Mhm.
So I'm more of just like a trim it up when needed kind of person.
Okay, so you're like scissors or like
I'm a
razor.
razor or an electric shaver at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome, kids. Where? What's your favorite clothing that you have so now?
I really do love this mesh. So this is like honestly, Tim, this is the world premiere of this one.
Yeah.
I got this for a Pride event and was not confident in it. Was not ready
Oh,
to.
what?
The Pride events again. We've talked about this already, but the family aspect of Pride events makes me double guess what I should wear. Like what is
Yeah.
Pride and what is like too much.
Okay.
So if the kids weren't gonna be there, we'd probably wear this. Didn't know if the kids were coming. Gonna wear something more rainbowy. You know what I mean? So this is the world premiere of this mesh pink tank top. I'm very excited.
Yes.
Um,
Very lovely.
I'm trying to think. Is there yeah, that's all I got for right now.
Okay. There. How far are you willing to go?
All the way.
Ooh. Okay.
All the way.
Um, Stair. How many floors are too many floors and you need an elevator?
Um, at 5 minutes on the stairwalker right now, I'm getting 12 levels,
Okay.
and I'm doing that without dying.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say 12.
Okay. Cool.
Like if we're in New York City and it's 12 floors and there's no elevator, I'll go up to your apartment once. That's all that's
Mm.
happening.
Okay. Not once.
Once. Miss you, love you, bye. I'll see you when you move. Yeah.
Okay. Dare our listeners to do something.
Ooh, Uh, I dare you to donate money to any local Black artist. I dare you to donate money to any institution that's helping bring forth the data from police databases so that we have more clarity on what's happening in our police force. Those two. Support
Okay.
Black artists, Black merchants in general, and support processes that bring clarity. What am I looking for? That bring forthrightness, that bring
Awareness that's what's happening.
yeah, just
Yeah.
honesty, not trying to be malicious in any way, but just bringing that information to the forefront.
Okay. Cute. Stare. When was the last time you were caught staring? Or you caught yourself staring?
Caught. I was gonna say because I stare all the time. Can I tell you? I was way too old when I realized the beauty of sunglasses. I never wore them. I just
Yeah.
never wore them. I was and hats like just blocking the sun. I was just dealing with it. You know, I was living my life.
Shame.
And the every spring, summer, when it's pool season now, when it's Pride season, and I need to fix my face. It's like those sunglasses come on. I'm looking over here, but my eyes are over here, baby. And
Mm-hmm.
it's so I mean regularly, every day. It's I wouldn't say it's a problem because I haven't been called out. No one's had an issue, but you know, I'm having a good time.
So you're a creeper. Okay.
I'm a creep. Capital creep.
All right. Next one is air. Are you ever conscious of how hard you breathe? Not that you
Yes.
breathe hard. I'm saying you're conscious of your breathing.
Yes. Now that I'm like when I'm doing the steam room very
Yeah.
often now, and in there because it's steam and the air is a little heavier,
Mhm.
and it's so quiet in there that well, it's quiet when I'm in there. Apparently, anyway, because
Good
it's
to
I have because of that space, it's kind of turned into this interesting like meditative space for me. So it's in that room that I really kind of recognize like how fast I'm breathing, how elevated I am in general, like my heart rate and blood pressure. So it's like just 5 minutes in that room, I can feel like when I sit down, I'm already like here, and then by the time I'm out of there, it's like really calm. Love it. So
Good. Share what you were thinking just now.
I want to be in the steam room. I I wish. Never mind. I can't say that. Yeah.
Just share it and bleep it out.
I wish people were comfortable being naughty in front of me in the steam room. You know, it just seems like it seems like everybody else is aware of things that are happening in there, and it's never happening when I'm in there. So either everybody's lying, or no one is interested. It can't be either. It can't be. It's gotta be one or the other.
So
You
one
are
is like I have a room full of liars, and the other one is like nobody likes me.
Nobody likes me. You all are fucking liars, or I'm hideous. So, um, so yeah, it's okay. I won't tell. You can trust me.
Well,
I feel like I'm gonna get plenty of it when we go to Cannonball. So,
yeah,
wishes do come true.
for sure.
Be careful.
Bear, do you like being naked?
More and more. Yes, I'm coming around to being 40 and being me.
Yeah.
And like accepting myself more and more and wearing my mesh
Mm-hmm.
and having my belly. So yeah, I like being naked.
Good. Fair. Do you think everyone gets a fair treatment in life?
No, sorry, but no.
Yeah. What is your favorite year?
My favorite year. Oh wow. Oh, I'm gonna go with 2000. Oh wow, I'll took you out. So what?
How old were you then?
I would have been 17.
Okay, okay, okay.
So old enough to drive.
Mhm.
The world had not completely changed by
Yeah.
certain events, right?
Uh,
And so I wasn't panic prone, and I had friends, I had a band.
mhm.
I was living my life.
Mm.
If
Okay.
I had just been out of like the only thing that would have been better if I had been like fully out of the closet at the time.
Yeah.
I was 17. I was,
See, that's the only thing. Never mind.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I had so much. Like, when I think about college years and stuff, like I had fun and things were cool.
Yeah.
But I was also like completely like out on Xanax and
Yeah. Yeah.
zonked out. So, you know what? That first year in our apartment, I had a really good time.
Mhm. And
I
I was grown enough to do that. Like
You were what? Yeah.
because I was 13 in 2000.
That's right. You had just the ripe old age of 13. Yeah, that was a really, really good time. I felt in control at that time,
Yeah.
and I was having a good time. I was meeting people. I met Al. I guess I met him the following year, but that was a fun year. A really, really
Yeah.
good year. So
Speaking of that, Frere, or Fair, when are you getting married?
when am I getting married? Um, I I don't have a crystal ball. Can't answer that one.
Okay. Lair. What would you change about your place?
What would I change about my physical dwelling?
Yeah, like your lair.
Oh, I would definitely like love to have a hot tub, above ground pool kind of thing in the back. We have a decent sized backyard and we really don't utilize it.
Mhm.
So having like a better backyard layout, like a table to eat outdoor dinners, a pool, that would some lights for some ambiance would probably be like what I'd really like to invest in.
Okay. Despair, something you're sad about.
Oh, something I'm sad about. Um, I still get kind of sad that um I don't always how do I'm sad that I don't say how I feel all the time.
Mhm.
I will bite my tongue and quote unquote deal with something instead of saying how I feel. And that doesn't work for anybody
Yeah.
because the other person knows that I'm not happy. And and then I don't get what I want. And I
And
don't
they,
participate
they
and I
want
don't
to.
yeah, I don't participate in the conversation sometimes. Like sometimes I will just be quiet to give the impression that I'm going with the flow.
Mhm.
It's like you have an opinion. It's okay. Like that. Okay, yesterday, I had dinner plans with Derek,
Okay.
and it was 112 degrees outside. I had no interest in being in the car for 2 hours driving to dinner. Like I just didn't want to do that, and I spent 3 hours toiling over the idea of calling him and telling him that because I don't get
And
to
that
see him.
also, yeah, that also like deals with your like other stuff too, though. It's
There's
like I
so,
don't want to be known as flaky and all this other
I
stuff.
don't want to be known as flaky. I don't want to look like I also don't want to come across like I don't want to see them. Like I love them. I
Yeah.
don't get to see them very often. Like we made this plan 2 months ago. Like,
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Like we plan to see
yeah.
each other because we don't do it. And then I like gave myself an ulcer worrying about calling him. And I finally just said, if you go, you're gonna be miserable. And they're gonna realize that like just call them and tell them. And I called them and like they also had things going on that made
Yeah.
more sense
It
to
benefited.
cancel.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, we have all this stuff that just popped up, so actually, it's probably better." I'm like, "Sweet." So I worried for 3 hours for nothing, and he's my bestie. You know, it's like you can tell him like he.
Absolutely.
So anyway, so sometimes I'm just like, speak up. You'll feel better. You'll feel better. So
Cool. I'm glad that you are learning that. Where are you going after you record?
after today, I'm gonna make a probably go to TJ Maxx or Home Goods to do some last minute cruise shopping.
Mhm.
just to see if there's any cute outfits or anything I want to wear. Although nothing will fit me, but that's fine. Um,
Girl, same.
so I'm gonna do that. Honestly, like that's it. The rest of the time, it's like getting these podcasts done so
Mhm.
that Wednesday morning I get on my plane. Like that's
Yes.
all I'm doing.
Um, uh, Care. What's something you really care about right now?
Um, well, I mean, not to be like you've been on my brain for
I know, I can tell.
about a week. About, I mean, you're always on my brain, but um,
You're always on my mind. Yes.
so just checking in with
Well,
you, making sure you
shout
good.
out to Fantasia.
Yeah, did she do a cover of that
Oh yeah, on American Idol.
on her season? Yeah.
Best.
Um, so thinking about you,
Yeah.
thinking about my boo. Although he hates that, so but it is what it is. Um, yeah, just caring for the people around me, the people that mean the most to me. You know.
Yeah, clearly. No, I'm just kidding.
Uh huh.
Scared. When is the last time you were scared?
Oh, the last time I was scared. When Al came into the room and was like, "I got to tell you something, but don't panic." I think I may have told the story on the podcast, but didn't mention his name because I didn't want to upset him. But he came and he was like,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
like he hyped me up, and I got so worried. And then the news he told me was, it wasn't the best news, but it he oversold it. He oversold it. So I got
Yeah.
all panicky, and I was like, you bitch, you don't need to do that." He's like, "Well, I just got to make sure that you like don't freak out." I'm like, oh, "Motherfucker." Anyway, so yeah, a couple weeks ago when he decided to wind me up.
Wind me up. Yes. Pear. Name a type of pear.
A type of pear,
Yeah.
an Asian pear.
Okay. A little
Those are
racist.
those are the fuzzier ones.
Are they?
Hmm.
I always thought it was one that looks like an apple. Wow.
Oh, maybe I don't know what an Asian pear
Oh
is.
no, that's my favorite one. I didn't know this. Anyway. Um, beware. Give us a warning.
um, y'all did this to yourselves.
Mm, true.
Y'all asked for this, so
Mhm.
I don't know if that's a warning or a telling, but it is what it is. So
Listen, I get fortunes, sweetie. Like
you do. You don't even predict the future. You create the future is what you do. You just be telling things to happen.
I just be like, bitch, he is doing some things that you have no idea he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish the best for him. So,
Amen.
um, rare. What do you consider precious?
Um, what do I consider precious? Okay. I had a really beautiful moment this past week where this is a little bit of my what's making me live, but experiencing music with other people
Mhm.
is I'll start crying. Like there's something about audio, and you and I can listen to the same thing, and inside of ourselves we feel different things that makes us react differently, but the overarch of the emotion, the like the gratefulness of being with somebody who's also experiencing it, even if it's different for them, and that shared community of that, like I can't do a lot of concerts anymore because it's too loud, my ears, I'm too old. I don't I don't want, and a lot of rock music is also, there's a physical, anyway, I don't get to do that a lot anymore, and I got to do that with a show this past weekend, and I was like, I felt so good. It was like a high, like I just felt all day, I felt great, and it was really really good. So
Aw, good. Well, fair. Do you like the Ren Fair?
I do. I think when I first started going with Al, it was so foreign to me
Mhm.
that I was like, I only knew it from what I had seen in pop culture and what people had made jokes about, that kind of stuff,
Mhm.
like outsiders' perspectives of that. So going in, I was kind of like, what the hell is this thing even about? And it's about people like just living their fantasy. They're living their fantasy in a legitimately different way, and they're just having a blast. I was like, you know what? That's really sweet, and I can get behind that.
Good. And
Yeah.
lastly, au pair. Have you changed your mind about having kids?
Um, I am definitely one of those people who, if a child was bestowed upon me for some reason,
Mhm.
I would take care of it. Like I would figure it out. I think I would like obviously in my current situation it's not going to like accidentally happen, right?
Yeah.
Um so there's that part of it. Yeah, I don't think I'm against it. I'm just not fighting for it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
like owning a house right now. It's
Yeah.
like that could be interesting and maybe nice and maybe something that happens, but I'm not like really fighting for that goal or anything right now. So yeah, so that's where I'm at.
Well, that was Bear Slant My Rhyme. Yay!
Thank you. Where'd you get that idea from?
So there's a podcast, Sloppy Seconds, and
Yes, meatball.
it comes from when Tyra Banks used to have a talk show, and she did it with Beyonce, and it was like Beyonce say my name, say something stupid, yeah,
Right. Oh, that's good. I like that.
it was that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the questions. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for participating, you guys. You know, we can't get enough of Bear, so I can be too much, and we need to get platforms.
You are just enough, baby girl. Mwah.
Well, I know, but like
Well, I know I'm wonderful.
the girls, have their needs,
Uh
and they
huh.
so.
Well, Tim, tell me what's making you live this week.
What's making me live this week is popcorn. I've been eating popcorn like crazy this week. I bought
Oh,
I bought popcorn from like the grocery store and popped it myself, and like have been just like eating it. I don't know if that's like some sort of nutrient like deficiency or something, but it's been my obsession for sure.
ah, amen. I think popcorn annoys my teeth a little much, so it's not my go-to, but I
Yeah.
do love it. Give
Mm-hmm.
me a nice lightly buttered popcorn. Girl,
Give me that. Like,
it's
and
so good.
it was so delicious. I was just like, why don't I eat this more? And then like after I finished like the third bag, like I had to pick the shit out of my teeth.
Ah,
But
yeah.
other than that, great time.
Good stuff.
No notes. Like,
Nice.
what about you? What you living for?
I hinted at it before. So this past weekend, I went to a party called Daddy's Grotto.
Mm.
And this has been going on for 4 or 5 years, I think. And it's this like gay couple that has it's about the size of our backyard. You know what our backyard looks like.
Yeah.
They
I
have a
actually
house.
thought that was your backyard. I was like, oh my God, is he already getting to like festivals? Like
Yeah,
he's like
right.
creating festivals.
That's right. I'm just gonna make a festival, and that's what this guy did in his backyard every July 4th. So
Yeah.
it's for his service industry friends, like wait staff and kitchen staff,
Yeah.
and they're all queer. And so it started as this like July 4th is one of the few days we get off.
Yeah.
Let's throw each other a party. So he has a backyard with a hot tub, or maybe it's an above ground pool, but it's kind of small, so it's always packed.
Yeah.
He's got a keg of beer, a punch of some sort that's like fill until it's out. It's $20 to get in, and he has a band play or an artist play every hour.
Nice.
And it was amazing. I brought my box of wine.
Mhm.
So, girl, I was sitting there with my glass and like would take my box of wine out and pour it.
Not
And
your black box.
my black box in my orange bag. Um, and on top of the fact that the artists were amazing, Cry Trap, an amazing queer black rapper who just had an amazing set on top of a chair.
Very attractive.
So cute and very talented. Tightrope, which was this kind of like, I hate when you tell what bands sound like, but they have kind of like a Killers rock laid back kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Glop, who was doing, do you know the artist, Tame Impala?
Yeah.
Okay, so very much like he had a DJ set where he made his own beats and he was singing into the mic while also mixing.
Oh.
But it was like this disco Tame Impala dance vibe.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. So yeah, all this great music, hanging out with people that just want to. Kanika Cook. She also had a similar. She was a loop artist. That's what I call them. I don't know the name of it, but she would loop her, like she'd have a bass line, bump bump bump, loop it, bump bump bump, and then lay the keyboards down and then just sing.
So basically, she's gonna be my vocal like producer.
She was outstanding. She was so good.
Shout out to you, girl.
Yeah, she was really, really good. So all these amazing artists, and then on top of that, Tim, like the body positivity happening at this place. So everybody's wearing almost nothing, like the shortest shorts, Speedos. Right, it's hot as hell. It's July 4th. It's like 100 degrees. But there are like huge bears walking around in Speedos. And no one's gawking. No one's going like these. It's 300 close friends.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it was packed, and everybody was just there to have a good time, and it was really great. So yeah, it made me live. It gave me all the energy. So what? It
was pre-Cannonball.
It was a pre-Cannonball party, and it was everything. So. Thank you to Brad who hosted, and I hit him up on Instagram because it was my first time going. It's like an invite. The flyer says you can buy a ticket, but the location says Ask a Gay. They don't advertise it. You have to know somebody to like get there.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Which
hey man, like
how it should be nowadays.
It's how it is.
We need to gatekeep. Like we
and
really
you kind of know that people that if somebody brings somebody new, they're like vetting them. It's like they're here with me because I was here last year and. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was very queer, and it was just really good music. So many local artists just like really killing it. So yeah, I made some new friends, and that's making me live. So
yay!
Tim, where can people find us?
Well, you can find us anywhere you can find a Black girl playing music of her own. You can find them. Backyards, you can find them in the house, you can find them around kids, you can find them anywhere there's a Black job, and mostly and importantly you can find us at cubandchub.com.
That's right, cubandchub.com, where you can find out where to stream us, you can buy our merchandise, you can send us an email at wearecubandchub@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh yes.
Hey Steven.
Hi
Steven, always and forever. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. But Tim, it's countdown time, baby. We're gonna be on a cruise.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fun. Can't wait to see you, baby.
Can't wait to see you.
Everybody have a good week. We'll talk to you later.
Bye. Dick is much better these days.